When I started my business, I was posting for 3 months consistently.
We see them doing a lot on social media, post their business and do things, but yet they are not really doing well when it comes to business.
Lack of proper planning before starting business. You grow in love with the business. I think the marketing skills is more important.
It is very, very difficult for strangers to trust, especially on social media. There are a lot of scammers.
There's something we've heard about vendors not putting price tags on their items. Are you also part of that?
Hello viewers and welcome to another interesting episode of LifeHub Podcast, where we talk about trends and happenings and all that concerns you and me. My name is Mercy Tumba, and of course, I don't do this alone.
Yeah, you don't do this alone. My name is Rose Lawan, and thank you for joining us on LifeHub Podcast.
We're so happy to have you on the show again. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and engage, keep us active.
Like we always do, we bring you interesting, nice, and latest topics, something educating.
And today's one is superb. Yeah, it's wonderful. Very educative, very enlightening. I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. And of course, we have a guest in the house with us today
that is going to give us 10 over 10.
Yeah, of course, But before we introduce our guest, we go on a very quick break, and when we're back, you know what's up. Welcome back. So on today's episode, we'll be discussing small business owners and the challenges and whatever revolves around the business owners, especially
this imaginary why they had to experience challenges, and most of the time we see them very much busy, doing a lot, posting a lot, doing
so much
things, and yet they do not succeed.
So today we have a guest that will be telling us why and everything I believe we ought to know about small businesses. And our guest is nobody but Mercy Ochiwo, the CEO of Met Allure.
Yes.
Welcome, Mercy. It's good to have you.
Thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here.
You're welcome. You look good. You look amazing.
Thank you. And you too. You guys look amazing.
Thank you. So Mercy, tell us, what kind of business do you do? What do you do?
Okay, Met Allure Collection is a brand that do good fashion items, like ranging from clothes, accessories, shoes, both foreign, Nigerian made, and also thrifted.
Yeah. So it's weird. What? No, that's beautiful. Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah.
So tell us the story behind your business. How did you start?
Okay, I would actually say I was motivated by poverty. Like, poverty. So what starts today morning, poverty sat me down and that eyeballs to eyebrows, sincerity. So I started this business when I was in school. I think 200 level to be precise. Then I just lost my dad, and then money was no longer. Oh, it's okay, thank you. Money was no longer coming from home like it used to. And then I didn't want to be like a bother to my siblings because everybody was trying to fend for him or herself. Yeah. So I just knew that I needed to do something so that I'll be able to help myself and ease the stress for my older siblings and also my mom.
That's really very tough. Yeah. That's really good.
Thank you.
So how did your business come about? Did you just go into clothes business just like that, or you had to make decisions?
No. I'm a very fashionable person.
Obviously.
Yeah. Okay, so I love fashion, and I felt like it would be very easy for me to sell what I love, because I know that it would be very easy for me to, how do I say it, express myself through fashion. And then when people see it, they would like to know what I do. They would like to know, oh, here's person. And then from there, it just hits itself. Yes.
That's beautiful. Thank you. That's beautiful. Yeah, so we've been seeing a lot of things happening in our environment, especially when it comes to people who are starting businesses. And we see them doing a lot on social media, physically and on social media, trying to post their business and do things. But yet, you realize that they are not really doing well when it comes to business. May you tell us maybe why we have to experience things like this?
Okay. I feel like one of the reason, like let me just say personally from a point, is lack of proper planning before starting the business. A lot of people don't plan. They just feel like if my friend is selling clothes, okay, I'll sell and then I'll blow too. You don't have an idea on how to push the business, and then they just start. They don't put in the work, they don't put in the effort and the consistency. And also lack of proper finance planning. You use books, money, like the money you sell your items, you still use it for personal use. So you don't have the money to restock and then grow your business. And also about improper like infrastructures or this lack of light. For example, if someone is selling just like Sobo, the constant power outage we used to have, you will not be able to sell your business because most of these drinks needs to be cold and they need to be preserved. So you can get losses from there. Or then if there's no light, you have to buy fuel, which yes, it's a lot.
So is there like, let's say, a syllable on how you like structure your income and how to manage your profits to like you have to, like, let's say you sell out something that is worth 5,000 naira, like you took 5,000 naira and bought something that you want to like do business, right? And then how do you think you're going to structure the return of investment? Because you have to pay for, let's say transportation, fuel, maybe and all of that.
And then from there, I think you will be able to like know how much you are going to sell this particular item. You know what to gain. Calculate what
you won't sell it.
Yes, you sell to cover costs and not just sell it cheap because you just want to sell. And that's one of the mistakes that business owners make. They sell it cheap. Like they just want to sell. You see them, they're selling out of stock, but there's no profit, and you see them stagnant. They are not growing. So,
okay, when it comes to management of finance, how can someone starting small or maybe already starting business manage his finance at the moment? Talking about profits. When the profit comes, should I spend it or should I reinvest it? Something like that, just.
So I know that it's individual preference, and it entails discipline. You have to be disciplined. Of course, handling money comes with a lot of discipline. And if you don't know how to go about it, you can ask for help. Read books pertaining businesses or how to manage your finance. But then for me, I separated business money from I was about to ask like. I separated business money, and I know that okay, this is business money. No matter what, if I used to lock itself. I will lock the money, like it's yes, so that when it's time to restock, I just come and just carry it, and then I just restock.
That's actually very.
So that to avoid temptation, you eventually get temptation. Okay, I have this money, let me just use it. You see good and nice things that you want for yourself.
So it's all about temptation. Yeah, for someone like me, at the moment the profit is coming, I'm thinking of next to purchase.
See, talking about temptation, when it comes to situations where it is an emergency, and that you have the money and it belongs to your business and the rule is not to touch business money. How would you manage situations like that?
That's why I say I lock it. I cannot even touch it like at all.
So that locking of account, how does it work?
Yeah.
I used piggyvest, so those needing nothing. So you give it a period of time where you want it to unlock your money, so immediately the time comes to just unlock automatically.
That's really good. That's very good.
And less risky.
That's a very good way. Because it saves you unnecessary spending.
Yeah,
people material spend them and all of that. So if you're stranded. If for them,
yeah. It does it. The money does not belong to me. It belongs to the business.
I'm business owner now.
Yeah, but you're trying to build up something.
And then it's also important to have family members and friends. I know it's not everybody that is opportune to have family members and friends that can come through for them. I know plenty of people, like, they want to do everything on their own, and most of the time you get trained, okay, and then you will not be productive if you're trying to do everything by yourself. But then at this point, if you're stranded, you can just call this person to just help you, and then from there. But if you're just alone on your own,
it just reminded me, someone was saying, I was having problem with someone that was into a certain business, and she told me something. She said, virtually all businessmen and women do collect loans when it comes to business. How true is that?
It's true.
So you collect loans.
So is it Is it fine to do that? Yeah.
It's fine if you know yourself discipline. Yes, if you're disciplined, and then you know the kind of loan you collect, not high interest paying loan where when you just sell everything and then you cannot even keep the profits. Like the profits you get, you still pay the interest of the loan. You know, in that scenario, you're just wasting your time. That's what I'm going to say. Yes. So you know the kind of loan you're going to collect. You know, you'll be very disciplined. This is not your money. You know you have money to pay back. And I think it makes you to be more focused. I don't know about other people, but for me, I know, okay, I have people to pay. I need to make this. So I need to be focused and straight up.
So how do you like get your stuff? Does it get imported from outside the country on video?
Yes. Like, you know, I do everything. Like I said, I sell everything in accessories. So I actually sell from different places. Sometimes I've been from Lagos, sometimes from China. The audio about everything.
All the way from China. All the way from China.
All the way from China.
Yeah. How is like the logistics like?
It's unpredictable, sorry. It's unpredictable because there are days that you would be expecting something and then you tell your customer, okay, by this so time you're going to get it, and then you get disappointed. So
I thought that's majorly the issues people have, like online vendors.
yeah,
It's just logistics. Talking of logistics, like is there like a structure on how these things work? Because you know that's major issues people have with vendors. You order something and then to stay for close to a month,
yeah.
I did not see anything. So is there like a structure that's
Yes, there's a structure, but you know we all use a different kind of logistics based on your capacity. Because for a small business owner, you don't expect it to go to like in style logistics like do you, or you know they charge differently. But if you go to just a park and see a driver, you know, just like driver 2K,
Those are like anyhow.
yes,
You know, that one is a bit risky.
yeah,
Because
it's risky.
sometimes they'll switch off their phone. Then you're expecting something. Go there, disturb and call something.
So you see, that's the problem we used to have. But then if you don't have the capacity, there's nothing you can do. You just, I don't know how you did.
So like, I had to run out of whole business thing here because I think I told you some time ago that I was running like a business here, and then I had something to send to Lagos. The driver took it to a different park because there are like so many parks in Lagos, and then took it to a different park that was completely far from where the person mentioned that she wants to have her stuff. And she was calling me that the driver is in another place. I should find a way to get her product to her. And I called the driver and I said, I told you categorically that listen to where this babe wants her product delivered to her. So people will not have issues when she goes pick up her product, and then instead of her to be calling me, I'm like, thank you, I got my stuff. She's calling me to tell me that I should find a way of sending it from the other pack to her side. It was so annoying. Yes, having to deal with driver and all of it. And they're not remorseful at all. And they're always not remorseful.
So when it comes to challenges like that, how do you manage communicating it to your customers? Because that's very important. There are situations that I find myself in it sometimes, and I get so angry because of how we communicate with the person. Maybe there was no a good flow of communication. I think so. How should one manage communication, especially when you're having some glitches with the other?
Okay, so first of all, you need to make sure that there is a level of trust between you and your customers. Your customer already know that, okay, this person will not be able to scam me. I know that disappointment, like it hurts, so you're disappointed because there's this anticipation that you're having for your items, and then you get disappointed. So you just like explain to the customer this is what is going on. But not every customer is easygoing. Some of them will doubt and you, they will insult you, they will ask for.
So when they insult you, what do you do?
You take it on check base, so
We we apologize.
customer is always right. Also, when you're right. Oh, it's always right. So that you just have to be, because you just have to, when I say endure, I'm not going to say endure like that, because in like they don't know about the driver. They know they gave their money to you. And money is important. For somebody to give you money means the person trustworthy. So it doesn't matter the fact that the money is given to you. Have to make sure they get their goods.
But isn't there like a way that people can like come together as business owners and set up like, even like you mentioned, like a small business logistic that can be affordable among yourself? Because just like Jumia now, if you order something from Jumia, let's say on Monday, they can guarantee you that your product will get to your destination by next week, Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah.
And you're certain that your product is reached. I mean, it's always like that because I've ordered from Jim a couple of times. You always tell it's 22nd or 23rd. And by 22nd, they're calling you to come and pick up your stuff. Or 23rd, they're calling you to come and pick up your stuff. Is there not like a way that you can come up with?
I don't know. Logistics that efficiently bringing people to cooperate together is not easy. Yeah.
So there's not like a community of business owners.
Not sure. We have few community though, business owners, but I don't know.
Okay, when it comes to, we talked about starting up a business. So there are many people we know that, okay, they are not good at this business. And based on what she was telling us, or you were saying actually, you said you noticed and you know that you are a fashion type of person. So this will really blend with your own personality. How can someone make a choice for the business that he or she wants to start?
Okay. Sometimes I'll not say it's always about your passion. Sometimes you grow in love with the business. Just like we have tried plenty businesses. I was a makeup artist once. I learned tailoring. I was sewing clothes. I did a lot of things. I was selling everything, even food. I learned catering and all of that. But I knew that it was not for me because I was not making progress. It makes me tired. Do you know that? Instead of me to get excited, oh, okay, I'm going to do this. I get tired. If somebody just called me, I want a makeup, like, I know I'm going to stand for long, like, please, I'm not really, I'm not excited. And then most of the time, I don't even give in my best. So,
You don't give in your best on my face, K.
you keep on me, and the complaints start coming in. You understand that if you have one bad review in business, especially if you have all these doing kind of customers, and they just give you bad reviews, and I'm around 8 to like, so I'm like, no, this makeup is not for me. I cannot do it. But then sometimes you just start in business, and then you see that you grow in love with the business. There are some people that they sell just pepper, and they're in love with it, and you see that they're growing. People around the neighborhood will be like, if it's not from this woman, I will not buy pepper. And it's the same pepper, the same other guys are selling, but because of the way they are passionate, because the way they are consistent and they're all showing up for their business, so it just moves. So sometimes you fall in love later. Like I said, I started my business because of poverty, even though I was passionate about fashion, but that doesn't mean, I'll just wake up, not to be there. I was broke. I needed money at first, but I started loving the business, and then customer satisfaction became my main priority. Anytime I see you looking good, I'm like, okay, this is for my brand. So all of that.
Just talking about passion, I really, really admire people who sell food. Because I don't know the kind of fashion that is gay. It's cooking for somebody. It's another way of showing that person you love that person.
Yeah, sure.
And you're doing it for absolute stranger. That requires like a lot of passion for somebody to just wake up, might decide to go. I mean, passion is always very important.
Yeah, passion is very, very important. And the next question would like to know is, talking about skill, right? What skill do you think one should acquire, maybe along the line when you want to do business as a starter? For starters, yeah.
I would say marketing skills, because it's where you market that you get your customers. If you just bring your item and just keep them and you don't know how to market your brand, marketing is not like I must have to come out and be like, okay, I sell these, I sell this. Even the way, if I just wear this tool, let's just say this is for my brand, this accessory is for my brand, you can just ask me. I'm marketing it in a way, so you can just ask me, okay, where do you get this from? It's from me. That's another way of marketing. So this is it. If you notice, most makeup artists, they don't do makeup. So all I say, come to tell you that, okay, I'm a makeup hairdressers. Yes, I heard, hairdressers.
So somebody that knows how to make hair so well, I'm not
do you understand? So it's always like that. So you don't need to talk or always come out and be, okay, I sell this, I sell that. Just look for a way that is flexible for you. We also have social media now. Like, social media is the way that you reach out to many more audiences, like even people that you don't stay within the same region. So I think the marketing skills is more important.
So how were you able to build your own visibility?
Visibility. I'll just say I was just consistent because when I started my business, I just had 20 people on my WhatsApp and I started as a job shipper. Like when I was reposting from another person. So I just had 20 contacts. I was not going out. I was not mingling with people. I was not networks. So it was just me. But at some point I realized, okay, if I continue this lifestyle, I'm not going to work free because business is not something that is a
Yeah, one voice said you have to be very shameless to do business.
shameless. So I started going out more. Like, okay, if there's a conference, I'll go out. Exchange contact, boom, because fight. Exchange contact. They say any girl that give you a manoma without question. Just like a vendor. She's a vendor. So yes, you just exchange numbers, and then from there, even if you don't become friends, at least they can become your customers later. Oh yeah, and that was how I started because I later met people. The first order that blew my business was when someone bought something of 68,000 there, just like that. And I just met I think we went for a conference and I met them. And then like, oh, I like your clothes, and I'm like, thank you. I would like to buy it for my daughters, and that was it. And I was excited. I'm still excited about it because that's the turning point I needed in my business.
So was there a point like you felt like giving up?
A lot. In fact, every day you feel like giving up. As a business owner, I'm the most customer around to you everywhere. It's sensible. So every time you just feel like giving up, especially when you get insults from customers and drivers. Some of these drivers, they are ruthless. Yeah, they're always like, that's you. Are you the only person that is selling this? Are you the only person? So you just have to, I don't know. You just have to just motivate yourself. Or if you have friends, encourage me. I love like talking to my friends about it. If I'm going through a lot, I'll just come to them. I have people that I can be vulnerable to. I cry. I cry. Like there are days you have to cry. But then you have to continue.
Yeah. Yeah, someone said something that virtually every business owner collects loan. So what would you like to say about how true is that?
I don't know. I would say it's 50-50. If you're a business owner, sometimes you need loan for a startup because just having the vision in your head will not bring the business to life. So you need a startup. But the wise thing to do is not to go for a high interest loan, so that it's not when you start selling your products and then you use your profit to pay off the loan and the interest instead of you to like use your profit to now start on your own. Understand? So most people collect loans, even the big business owners. Like they collect loans from banks and everywhere. If I even think it's not from bank or anywhere, they collect from family and friends.
Someone is better. Yeah, they're understanding. Family, like, at least they might forever get an interest. Giving family and friends loan, they won't even take you serious.
Yeah, so they're very, very working money and like,
or if the money is too much.
So that's it.
How's business been so far?
No, bless God, tell God. I'm really grateful to God for my business. That's it. I do you well. Yeah.
You've not come packages for us.
Package. But don't worry.
That's really good. So you mentioned that you do thrift business too. Like, how did you get your thrift?
Okay, I bring it mostly from chores. There's like I order bill, and sometimes even when I started, I did not have the money to go for a full bill, so I needed like to start from half bill. And what motivated me to go into the thrifting business, even though I was selling fashionable items then, most of these foreign clothes, they were expensive. I could not afford them then, and I was still a student, and I'm still in a student area. I'm like, okay, let me bring something that is affordable. So I'll bring top 1,500 TK, and girls are buying it, and you look good, and it will just boost your confidence. So that's how I started, and the thrift is still moving. Actually,
yeah, that's a very good business because it's affordable, I guess. So,
and nobody will know though. Your energy is unless it's out. They know.
That's really good. Yeah. So, Mercy, tell us what would be like your advice for someone that wants to start business generally.
Okay, I would love to tell the person that business is not easy. Don't just come with the mindset that I'm going to post today and I'll be sold out by tomorrow. So it doesn't work like that. When I started my business, I was posting for 3 months consistently. I was not having money for it. I will beg my brother, please send me data. Oh, I'll borrow data, and then I'll borrow data, and I'll keep posting. And then I got my first order after 3 months of consistently posting. And I feel like the consistently posting, I think it made people to see me, see them see me show up for the business every day. They be like, okay, this girl is serious.
I feel like people underestimate the power of position, trust also. Yes, because when you're always outside, even if you feel nobody's watching you, there are people that are really watching. Yeah, and because they are watching you, they might attract mutuals that have also like engaged with them. Yes, so follow and engage it too. That's how you like you.
And you know what's been saying? When I said I started at a job shipper, it's very easy to win people's trust, especially when it has to do with money. So me consistently like posting, like it became how would I say, people know that this girl got used to you. Yes, they got used to me posting, so they know that I cannot run away. And I put my location. I'm here. I'm in Bola. You can see me anytime. This is my house. And I make sure I started content creation too. So anytime I get an order, I would try to do all this. Oh, come to the park with me. I was involving them in my life so that they know that I am real and I'm not a scammer. And they'll show when nobody that knows the location. Yeah, that you are really here. And then I beg my customers to send me a review, and then they'll send review, they'll send pictures of themselves, and I post it. And then I was able to win more people on my side.
That's really very good. It's very, very difficult for strangers to trust, especially in social media. There are a lot of scammers. I told you that time there was actually a victim of scam on Twitter. Like his page was full of marketing stuff. He was marketing, I think then was all those gadgets, tripods, cameras, and all of that. And I needed a tripod. So I reached out to him because he was selling in comment section of, I think somebody made a post and he was selling in the comment section. And then I reached out, I was like, I want to get a tripod. And then he was like, okay, where's your location? I told him my location, and then he now said that it's available. Once I make payments, I'll get my stuff because we're not far from each other. So he said he'll send it immediately I make my payment. And it's almost working as if it's just, you won't be able to even answer it again. You just want to get the tripod. And then I paid for it. I was like, you meant maybe a fee. Not paid for you, maybe a fee. And I paid maybe the fee. That was the last conversation we had. I tried calling the numbers that he gave. Numbers were not going through. I even went as far as checking his page on Facebook to get like mutuals that I can contact.
Yeah.
If they have access to this guy, so that I could be able to reach out and all that. But it was off futile, like nothing was there. So I feel like you have to build trust so much.
Yeah, but yeah, people like reach out to you. Yes, and that's very consistency, conveying. And I just do it today, and then tomorrow you're off. Or you have to be. When I started, I was online back to back. If you just say hi, I will tell you I'm shy. I'm active every time. I'm active, and like I said, I always post every time. So they got used to. And even if it's not okay, if they're looking for, then I was consistently posting corporate shoes. And if anybody's getting married, they'll be like, okay, I want to buy shoes. There's this girl that used to post shoes. She used to post 5 shoes. And I got plenty of referrals. Even people that have not bought from me, they have never bought from me, they'll refer their friends and they'll just come and buy. And
so there's something we've heard about vendors not putting price tags on their items. Are you also part of that?
No, I'm not. I put price tags on my item is better.
Yeah. Because the moment I see something on your status, I know that I like it, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not ready because I don't have the finance to pay for the shoe. Instead of me asking how much, I just screenshot the shoe I want to buy. When I have the money, I just send it to her. I need the shoe. But there's no place you can even ask, is the price still there, or maybe it has slightly changed? As she was saying, she said there are times that the prices of things might change, so I can just easily ask her.
Not putting price tag, you just reply a vendor. How much is it? You just say a ridiculous price.
Now the person is quiet.
Yeah.
Okay, the thing is that it's actually stressful.
Yeah,
it's actually stressful. Like, you have to know the price of this particular shoe. You know the price of a flat shoe is different from the price of a heel. And even in heel, there are different grades. So you have to know this, know that it's actually stressful and it's draining. And you need to have patience, like a lot of patience to be able to do that. So a lot of people just post. If you ask me how much, I'll just tell you And now the thing is that some people are annoying. We still put the price tag and we'll still come to still how much?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Last part.
I thought you even like this is on sales, so like the price is not negotiable. They'll say, "Come on, Maya, please remove 500."
Something on sales. How do you make profits from sales? Because I mean, you slash the price now.
Yeah.
So what do you make profits from?
Most of the time, we actually, I don't know for others, but me, how I do it is that I give a specific period of time. Let's just say it's for the sales will last for 1 week. I'll just gather the orders. Most of the profits is actually going to logistics. So even if you add like 500 naira, let's just say if 4 people buy something, you'll be able to cover logistics from there. So even if it's just this 500 naira that you gather, this is a profit for you. So this is how I do it. I just compile or make it in bulk order so that I'll be able to get to something.
So that's beautiful. That's really impressive. Thank you so much, It was really good to have you. We're really glad, and we've gained a lot of knowledge.
Ruth is ready to start up a business. So start up a business, but they need to be ready to start up something business. Really good to have you on the show.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is where we wrap up the entire show. But trust me, I am already motivated. Like Mercy said, I'm going to
I'm so motivated to start up a business. We'll start Roots Collection
very, very soon. Roots Collection. So what am I going to start selling?
How are you asking what
Yeah. But
see that we asked it about.
But anyways, consistency. I think one of the things I picked from the entire discussion is consistency is very much important. Even if you've started something and it's not moving for you, it's very important that you just keep going.
Showing up.
Something will happen.
Keep showing up. I think somebody said some time ago that if you keep showing up for, let's say, 99 days, there's that one day that is going to happen for you. Like most of all these content creators now, it took them just one post to hit it and get viral. Maybe they showed up every single day, and then that day finally came that it blew up for them. So just keep showing up for whatever you do. And don't be scared to start, like, you might be and trying different things. Don't be scared to try.
Imagine posting for like 3 months and now they're just your voice.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
That's a lot of work.
It takes patience.
I mean, for me, posting for a week straight up, I feel that's a lot. That's a lot of.
Sometimes I forget I have status on my
very.
And I imagine posting for every 3 months. That's a lot of work. So ladies, I hope I'm saying ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys
ladies pray anyway. So
yeah, I hope you enjoy every bit of the show just like we did, because we definitely enjoyed. So if you enjoy every single thing we've done, you need to type in your comments, like and share. And this is where we wrap up the entire show. Just to stay with us on LifeHub Podcast. Thank you for watching.